again, friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Amy, and I'm glad you decided to join me for the September TBR video. Um, I hope you're having an awesome September. I'm getting in the mood for fall with the beautiful change of the colors. Um, it's still quite hot here where I live, but I'm have all the fall pretty decorations and the changing leaves and seeing scarecrows and pumpkins and all that fun stuff. Um, I just love fall. It's one of my favorite times of year. I am a purist and I love enjoying September and fall. I don't like seeing any Halloween's type stuff during September. Because I feel like, oh, my parents' cat, feel like a lot of times it seems like industries or whatever just push holidays and I like to enjoy them in the moment. Anyway, I'm going to be sharing with you 3 books I hope to get read in September. I'd like to share them with you. Also, check out my beautiful makeup. There's apples and leaves. Um, I've got my pumpkin earrings on. Let me show you. And then, oh, look at my little hummingbird. um, but I have to put on my glasses as much as I just like seeing my beautiful makeup. I have to put my glasses on so I can read the back of books because it makes it easier. All these books are rereads to me, and I highly recommend them. A lot of them are in series, so I will also be sharing with you the author so you can start from the beginning if you want to start a new series or just plunge right in. The first book that I am reading is book 4 in a series of 12, 13. I could be wrong, but I have all the books, I just can't remember. But anyway, this book is called Hot Blooded, a Dark King's novel by Donna Grant. This is a romance story, and it focuses on different men who shapeshift into dragons and protect our world as we know it. Each book focuses on a different member of the Dragon Kings, and if you like hot, sexy, fun romance with good wit and action and mystery, I would highly check it out. But if you are interested in wanting to know more on this book, I will read the back to you. It says, his name is Laith. To most, he's known as the owner of the local pub near Dragon. But little do his patrons know that beneath his handsome, charming exterior, Laith has a heart and soul of a Dragon King. One who wields control by keeping his friends close and his enemies, just across the border, closer. Until a mysterious stranger enters the picture and sets his whole world off course. Driven to desire. Iona is a woman who is with a mission to learn the truth about her dead father. She returns to Scotland only to learn that she's part of an ancient pact with Dragon, one that will threaten the fragile peace with the Dragon Kings. Gorgeous, sly Iona isn't like anyone Laith has ever met before, and she harbors a secret that others would kill to possess. Will she complete him or destroy him? Passion always comes with a price. So that is what is about. If you just like a good time with a hot dragon shifter, I would highly recommend this book and series. It is fantastic. I've read the whole series and holy cow, each book is amazing on its own. But as a whole, it is just, I absolutely love this series. Also, let's look at the beautiful cover art. I mean, ooh la la. The next book that I would like to share with you is a high fantasy adventure story. It is book 4 in the Demon Cycle by Peter V. Brett. Now, this series is very dark, foreboding, gritty, uh, gory, um, action action book. This is definitely not for the younger viewers. I wouldn't recommend at all, just because of the dark nature of this story. There are scary demons and monsters in here. There's a lot of political intrigue in this book as well. Um, it is so good. I absolutely love this book. Look how pretty the cover is. Oh, she's gorgeous. If you are unfamiliar with this book and series, let me read the back to you. It says, built from skulls of the generals and demon princes, the skull throne of Krasia is a seat of honor and power and powerful magic that keeps the demon crawling at bay. Now it stands empty. From atop it, Amon Jardir was meant to conquer the known world, for foregoing fulfilling an unified army to end the demon war once and for all. Arlen Bales, the warded man, stood against this course, challenging Jardir to a duel to the death. Rather than defeat, Arlen cast Jardir and himself from a parapet, a precipice, opening a struggle for succession that threatens to tear the free cities of Thrace apart. Rena Bales may know the fate of Arlen and Jardir, but she too has disappeared. Now Jardir's sons clash to claim the throne and risk a civil war amongst their people. Leisha Paper and Roger Inn struggle to unite the duchies in Angiers and Milne against the against the Crasians. Caught in the crossfire, the rich, unprotected duchy of Laketown sits ripe for conquest. All the while, the Crawlings have grown stronger, and with Arlen and Jardir, none may be able to stop them. Crawlings in these books are demons. Again, if you like dark adventure, with gritty, gruesome action, I would say this is the book for you. It's not just that, it's a lot of just thrills and on your seat action. This series just blew me away. I absolutely love it. The third and final book that I would like to share with you is the fourth book in a series, and it is a romance suspense book. It is by Julie Ann Walker, and it is the Black Knight Inc. series called Thrill Ride. If you do not know, or if you are unfamiliar with this book, and ooh la la, look at that cover. This is about a group of ex-military men, and they have a special unit called the Black Knight Inc. series, where they where their cover is they run a custom motorcycle shop, and each book focuses on a different member of that of the Black Knights. And so if that doesn't sound intriguing enough, and they go on missions, let me read the back to you. It says, he's gone rogue. Ex-Navy SEAL Rock Benix. Hang on, I can't. The last name is always hard for me to say because it's a French name. Babinaux is a Cajun, they say. as they come, as Cajun as they come, spicy, sexy, and more than a bit wicked. But would he actually betray his country? Even his best friends on the Special Ops Black Knight team aren't sure they can trust him. Now the target of a massive manhunt, Rock knows the only way to protect the team, especially his partner, Vanessa, is to run. She won't back down. Rock might think he can outmaneuver them all, but he hasn't counted on the stubborn Vanessa Cordrone can be, and she refuses to cut him loose. Sure, her partner has his secrets, but there's no one in the world she'd rather have by her side in a tight spot, which is good because she and Rock are about to get very tight. So that is what this book is about. I love this book from start to finish. It is just a joy to read. Absolutely love it. It is filled with good action, um, kind of who done it, figuring out the mystery. Um, so good. The romance is also top notch. Again, I would probably not recommend this book for youngsters because there's just adult content in it and it's romance. So, spicy, sexy scenes that is probably not great for, again, the younger readers. But if you're not a younger reader and love suspense romance, I would highly recommend this. It also, there are plenty of good banter, funny moments in this book. It is just, again, mwah, chef's kiss. Highly recommend this series. And I would like to share with you one last book, and that is the book that I wrote, and I would like to share that with you right now. It is called Legends, Orbs of the Element. Now, this is the book that I wrote, and I am so proud of it. It is a fantasy action adventure story, and if you know somebody that likes fantasy adventure, I would highly recommend you send them to read my book. It can be found on Amazon, barnesandnoble.com, Apple iBooks, and other places that books can be sold online. I will read the back to you. It says, Leon of the Western Plains thought he was like any other young man. He is content learning his father's business as a hunting guide. There is nothing Leon enjoys more than being out with his father on the wide open plains with his faithful steed and armed with his trusty bow and arrows. Life was good. Life was simple and predictable. That, however, would soon change when a mysterious young woman arrives at his family house with an unusual request. Leon at first rejects what the guest has to say to him. Surely this woman has the wrong person. His parents wouldn't keep secrets from him, would they? The winds of fate are not blowing in Leon's favor when a life-threatening situation happens with his family. It leaves Leon with no choice but to join forces with the mysterious young woman in a life-changing magical quest that could reshape their world. Unbeknownst to Leon, Prince Nero of the Northern Highlands craves more power and territories. There is no denying he rules with an iron fist and dark magic. Aided by both a dark wizard and witch, he desires to rule the entire world and will slaughter any who resist. He fears no one, nothing. Who or what could stand up against Nero's mighty magical warriors? So that is what it is about. I am currently working on the second story, the follow-up story rather, to this book. So if you like it and want to read more, I am currently working on editing it, and so I can get it in the process to be published. I am so proud of this book. Again, if you like fantasy stories with lots of action and adventure, I would recommend it. If you are new to fantasy, I would highly recommend this book. It is a good starter book, I believe, for fantasy. Or if you know somebody who's interested in reading new take on fantasy with new unique storylines and characters, I would let them know about my book, Legends Orbs of the Elements. Again, it can be found on Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, Apple iBooks, and a few other places online that you can buy it. Um, if you do, please write a review. Reviews always help. But yes, can't wait to share the follow-up story with you when I finish editing it and send it in. That won't be for a bit, but I wrote this story and I am so proud of it. Yeah, and I just want to share it with the world. So that's all the video today. I know this kind of video kind of ran a bit longer than usual, but that is what I'll be reading in the month of September. What are you reading in the month of September? Let me know. I love to hear what people are reading these days. If you like this video, please give it a big like, subscribe, share with friends and family, and I will see everybody soon on my new video. Bye-bye, everybody.